automatic qualification for the finals. Right now, the teams who are on qualification pace are averaging just over 8 points a game, which puts us at right around 91 or 92 after we get through this 11th game, excuse me. Just under 8 points.
Absolutely, and teams like Mona, Swag, Miro, Snap, I mean, already Twos, Browner, Tomsy, those are teams that look out for. Tomsy and that trio is out. Urkin, Pickus, and Wyzip, you have to look out for that one. Mythic, Tony, and Mido, Snot, Dazen, and Akusto, who've been doing really well in getting to the in-game situation. And Sammy, Kiri, Dennis, Airwick, Bato, and Leo. Those are the squads that are kind of in danger of falling out because they're not in triple digits right there. Zeke talked about it in the analyst desk portion that, hey, if you're in triple digits, then you can kind of take your foot off the gas a little bit and kind of rest. But those other squads are not. They're still in double digits, and there's so many people nipping at their heels, Sundown.
And iDropping Code just had 2 of their players go down outside of the placement threshold yet again. Flick also following, so we talk about those top 5 teams dropping out right before placement. Again, first placement point comes through in the top 17 trios. We're currently at top 18, so that is awful timing for them in the second to last game. Who will be able to seize the opportunity? Will it be Floki, Clement, and Nakors? And will they get some room? Right now, back on board with the Dutch trio, ADN, Matzo, and Amplify. Looking for a little bit of room on the side. Stursix will go down. Vettel gets the confirmation over. That's our second place team falling with only a pair of placement points to go for him. Nakors, however, the current #1 team, going down right now and getting knocked there. ADN under some pressure, trying to find a little bit of room. Amplify is going to pick off Hellraiser and give him some more room to work with and create a little bit of space. Kha'Zix is going to turn around and get Hellraiser as well in the top left. Still 14 trios remaining. Make it 13 as he gets ticked over right there. Jam side falling after getting a pair of points for his team.
And you're seeing ADN and Matzo. Wow, ADN doing really great work on the low ground, but they kind of marked Doom's mystical bomb, and I don't think anyone picked it up. It got swallowed up by the storm, so that factor is gone. You see it on the bottom of the screen. That is going to be not a factor going into this in-game, as Pickus, one of those teams on the bubble, does go down. So that's going to be an interesting thing, as now ADN goes down as well. A top 8 team now is out of the running here, and yeah, man, so much could change going into the last and final game here. Matzo is all by himself. Can he pull the Thomas HD? He's going to have to eat some Travie patties as Travis Scott skin. Now he's the Lone Ranger in that fight as well. But at height, it is Reese's pick of 4ZR and Kha'Zix, and they're going to be very strong, and they're going to set up the split here, Sundown.
They're 4th place coming into this game, but right now, Mona, Kirko, and Murrow, the first time appearance in any FNCS Grand Final, a huge individual effort, and we've talked about the story of individual efforts. Mona, with 5 eliminations, only 4 builds to his name, pushing himself as a solo into the top 7 right now, almost guaranteeing their qualification into heats. When you think about how strong Europe is as a region, that means so much. In trios, honestly, where players think it is the most consistent to come out with such a premier individual performance, and right now he's doing it by just finding gaps in the side. 0 builds to his name. Crash pad forward. He says, I'm going aggro. Kuji going down there, finds the 120, but he doesn't get the conversion, and that is massive. Dropping a point there will get him 6, and now we're going to hop on board, become legends on the mid-tarp, and you can see the French trio and Reese's pick up on the high ground.
Something you got to definitely point out is Sammy, who's been having a great individual run on the low ground himself, is picking up some big-time points. But it is the squad coming out of Craigie Cliffs, Larice, Rifle, and Slix, doing really well, building legends at height, and they have an opportunity to get themselves solidified in it. And you know why that top place is very important? Because if you qualify, you have a great chances of being in the Grand Finals top 10 if you finish #1 in week 1. And that is what people are playing for, as Slix, Larice, Rifle are doing really well. They have dominant position, and it is over. That is it. Game 11 here goes to the books, and the build by legends here are building up to a strong finish here in day 2, Sundown.